Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Legio Custodes Adrasite spears. Oh my, these are the death ray guns strapped to power weapons. I mean, can it get any better than that? Well, yeah, it can if they had a Praesidium shield strapped to their back or storm shield. But apart from that, this set will cost you £15 from Forge World. As I said in my Pyrothite spear unboxing, currently you can only use these in Horus Heresy. There are no rules for them in the 40k Adeptus Custodes Codex or the beta rules. I'm not saying there might not be, because that is a possibility. As I said in the other video, they have allowed you to use your Iliastus accelerator cannon and your blaze cannon and your dread spear, so nothing's off the table per se. Specifically the Adrastic destructors, or in this case the Adrasite spears, they're kind of banned technology and they're so potent and destructive that the Emperor himself banned them out throughout the whole of the galaxy and only kept them for himself, and even then only had a select few that would wield them. In game terms, instant death, no saves allowed, completely disintegrates what they hit. So yeah, I kind of understand his point. But anyway, let's unbox this because I'm sort of 2 minutes into the video again. So it comes in this clamshell pack or blister pack, and you get 5 of them, and because they're £15, they are £3 per spear, which is quite expensive. And in retail price terms, you've then just bumped up your Custodian Guard squad to £50 from the 35. So you're talking £10 a model. That's almost individual character or model price range, that is. These spears, they're different to the Pyrothite spears. Because I've just opened the Pyrothite spears and done the video, I'll just show you a comparison between them. They're more flat. They've got this Adrastic destructor weapon there instead of the melter. The melter is a bit longer, it goes further along the spear, and these are a bit more kind of stockier but very kind of streamlined, like a death beam, bit like a Volkite weapon too. So you get these two here. One is just a right-handed spear and the other one is a double-handed spear. One's got a little Rosarius kind of symbol and the other one hasn't. They've got these canister type things to power them with these cabling that goes to the barrel of the gun, and then they've got this kind of heat shielding protector, I want to say, or flash protector. So that's those two, and then these 3 here. Again, you've got one with a little Rosarius symbol kind of thing, and the other 2 don't. You've got 1 right-handed and then 2 double-handed. So in both of these sets, it's mirrored that you've got 3 double-handed spears where the Custodian Guard is holding the spear with both hands, and you've got 2 with 1 hand. So that gives you the option, if you've got some spare parts of the other hand or arm holding a Misericordia, having his arm outstretched or whatever. If you've just come off of the Custodian Guard release, then you may well have a lot of spare parts from all the sets and from the Custodian Guard set too. So there's definitely a lot of option of tweaking the models. You don't have to make them look exactly like Forge World have done here. Personally, I think those 2 models are quite samey, and those are both the running ones. You know, they're your models, they're Custodes, they're supposed to be unique lions. Each one is a fighting force, a fighting army of his own. So just customize it and have fun with it. Spend a lot of time. At the end of the day, you're going to be left with a squad that's cost you half of £100 British. Anyway, getting back to the sculpts themselves, this one's a little bit bent. Same problem with the other set, that the last one, or the first one in this case, is a little bit bent, but literally 10 seconds under the hairdryer and you can straighten it and it will stay and it's good to go. So there you go, you can see all the detail on these, hopefully. Lots of detail, and yeah, they're really going to set your Custodes apart. And there's something new as well, these spears and the Pyrothite spears, something new to see on the battlefield for Horus Heresy. It's been over a year since they were sort of fully released from Forge World, so it's nice to finally get some weapon options. Moving forward in the future, if Forge World are watching, I highly doubt they are, but if they are, they probably have done this already, but I'd love to see more and more weapon options, such as the Solarite talons and the gauntlets and better spears and axes and things like that. Like a weapon sprue kind of thing, like they do for their Space Marine Legions. They have like a sprue that you can just incorporate into a standard set of plastic Space Marines. But I'd really like to see them do that. If they can't make a full Heteron guard set in resin, for them to just make the sprue, and you'd be able to incorporate that into normal Custodian Guard Squad or even Wardens. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about these spears. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments below. Of course, I will be doing a full review of these. I'll try and get that out to you next week. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.